Hi everyone, Dean the Adequate here, and we're going to start a new little feature every week where of course I clear out my comic box and I show you the contents and of course discuss them. Let's talk about the big issue, the end of Planetary. We've been waiting years for this, for number 27. It gave it a pretty somber send-off. It wrapped up the final loose end really, and that's all it did. But at the same time, it's just the kind of thing that Planetary needed, every last detail taken care of. I can't complain. I'm satisfied. Planetary was a great book, a great run, and you should get it all. Ultimate Spider-Man number 3, however, the dramedy is really ratcheted up, and I'm not too much a fan of that right now. But, for being Ultimate Spider-Man, it's being passable in the fights and the quips. So I'm going to let this one run out, and Mysterio is pretty cool. I mean, he just took down the Kingpin. I mean, that's pretty cool. So, we'll see how it works out. Deadpool has gotten really good this issue. Deadpool now has the X-Men as a foil, and Deadpool always works a lot better with a straight man, in my opinion. So, I'm really glad this has come about. Vengeance of the Moon Knight is fixing a lot where the last Moon Knight series left off. Mark Spector is trying to really hone himself down and make it so he's not killing people like Khonshu or anything like that. And he's even given an example to the Sentry, and it actually plays off really well. They're fixing everything wrong that happened last time. So, kudos to the writing team of Vengeance of the Moon Knight. I also decided to help out the Comic Book Legal Defense Fund with their Liberty Comics, and it's an anthology of many different comic creators and talking about different things, adding a little art. And I looked at this thing, I picked it up, I did my part for the Comic Book Legal Defense Fund, and then I realized that the inside was the same as last year's Liberty Defense Fund comic, so did I get ripped off? A little. I mean, all that's really different is the cover, but I'm going to call it a win. Gotta give the Comic Book Legal Defense Fund a little money, right? Well, guilty pleasure this week was Rosario Vampire. It's got a lot of anime tropes in it that if you don't like anime, you're not going to like it. But as I said, this is a guilty pleasure for me because it's just the rotating buffet of ladies, overpowered fights, legs up to people's eyeballs. It's fun. But the real cream of the crop this week, Agatha Heterodyne and the Chapel of Bones. Girl Genius is just wonderful. Go to Phil Foglio's website and read it all right now.